Switching at Geico already saved you 15% or more on car insurance. And the little piggy cry, wee, 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 all the way home.
You're home.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Say.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more. They say you don't know what you have until it's gone. So you probably didn't know what you had until the Little Caesars soft pretzel crust pizza was gone. But now it's back after 4 long years. So this time, let's be very clear. You have Little Caesars soft pretzel crust pizza. Now you know. Get a Little Caesars salted soft pretzel crust pizza with creamy cheese sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni, and a 4-cheese blend for just $6. Try our unique pizza blend pickup. Part of the plan is pizza.
The championship game is finally here, and we're making it bigger than your Sunday night bowl of pizza, because there's a new way to get big. The DraftKings Championship Game. It has all the intensity of fantasy into just one game. Plus, when you sign up and make your first deposit, you can play free with promo code GAME. So don't worry. There's still time to play free for the $1 million top prize and crank the championship game all the way up. DraftKings, the game inside the game.
Tomorrow at 9. Tom Brady on finding motivation in his 19th season. I really don't like what you think you're great at this. I don't like your that. Well, me is you tell me I'm no good. We hear from some of the legends of the Boston and LA rivalry. Being a part of it is really awesome. Jared Goff reveals what a Super Bowl team means to the Rams. They come to our team, they come to the city. And Rich challenges Usain Bolt to the 40-yard dash. NFL Game Day morning, tomorrow at 9 on NFL Network.
All right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, good game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago. They're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Now, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, as he can really impact this offense. Here's Trubisky to throw. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A player and a humanitarian. Each of the nominees have found their own way to make an impact on the field and in the community.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And a nice spin into some open field. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they got right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Here we go! Man 38!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go!
He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Bill Belichick takes away what you do best, right? Well, when they look at their end defense, they better count Aaron Donald on every single play. And we see it week after week, where anytime you get signal up, you're going to get sacked if you don't get that attention to Aaron Donald.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go!
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go! 1-9!
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Oh.
And now Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Off the toss, Cohen, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Trubisky with a give to Howard.
Got it.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half, maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And a great move again. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. On 1st and goal, Howard. backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's going to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go! 1-9!
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Let's go! 1-9!
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They'll look to throw. Looking for the outright. It's completed to Landry. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Nobody is going to get to the Hall of Fame on their own. So you got to think.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
And I think it's going to be a great team.
Here we go! They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. They're going to look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. There the Eagles are back within a score. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Second down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. This is going to be incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in defensively.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Run this shit, dude.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
But he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Weaver. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. A handoff. Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
He's gonna win for the whole franchise.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ohio!
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
No. Sorry, wrong number.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. This is Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
AJ.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively.
AJ.
After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout.
Before you go upstairs, come here.
Making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Bring my house shoes by the front door. What? My house shoes by the front door. By the door.
On 3rd down, that's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
yardage here. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Albert away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go! One!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I didn't say nothing.
Let's go!
Bring my house shoe. Oh, there you go, right there.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Look, man.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Freeman, the tailback, he's got it right.
No.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
I'll be focused on what I have to do against the Rams. Well, it's very convenient for Giselle. She doesn't need to schedule a family photo every year. They just do it at the Super Bowl because they're all going to be together. Well, it seems like every year now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Back in meetings tonight here at the team hotel in Buckhead. With more meetings and walkthroughs tomorrow morning.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Teammates and others I've spoken to in the Rams organization say quarterback Jared Goff has been the same cool guy he would be in any other week. In fact, the quarterback Sean Mannion put it to me, there's no flinch in him. Goff won't have to do it all himself either, and he might get a big boost from one of the Rams' best players. Running back Todd Gurley was not on the injury report this week. McVay said Gurley's left knee is 100%.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Trubisky will throw. Able to find Shaheem here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Come on, gotta go.
Oh, not right now.
Now Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Because the short presentations needed for tight end $20 and safety Anthony Boyd, those near eligible Hall of Famers and because of the short presentation that they could use.
Right back to him on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
The running back Terrell Davis and Daniel Hamilton last year, Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, both for the linebacker. We're not going to know until a little bit later on tonight, but I was told by several people, once again, it's another great Hall of Fame class.
This is Howard on second down. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ed Reed is a slam dunk. John Lynch, I coached John at Stanford, so I goes back a ways. But the reason I say John Lynch, remember all those things are very important. When it comes to the whole thing.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
And he's the best talent he brought to the game. What he did in Tony Dungy's defense that everybody runs now is that outside and bringing that cover 2 guys down into the box. John is that guy. So selfishly, I'd love to see John Lynch.
On 3rd down, that's Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there, taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will extend their lead. And before the conversion attempt, we'll get a timeout call by the offense. And that'll leave them with only 1 remaining in this second half.
He was instrumental in developing a guy like Terrell Davis. They grew up from the same hometown. So to me, Tyrone was just an absolute great football player. He was one of those guys that wasn't really good for him, but even more so than that, he was a great football player. He played the game the right way. You see Tom Brady lobbying for him. I think Tyrone absolutely deserves to get in, but this class is so loaded, and I just don't know if he can get in.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. He gets away from one, and he comes back with one complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's go! One, nine!
They'll look to throw here. They'll throw right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they get 14 yards there at a first down. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Gibson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
But we can guarantee that that price will not be around forever. Or any hotel, home, boat, beer, whatever.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Let's go! One, nine!
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Freeman again. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
The only other guy who had done it before that was Eric Dickerson. In the other corner, you have Baker Mayfield. 27 touchdowns, 8 transformative.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Both were great rookies. They've had great rookie years.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. His pass caught with the throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. In for the score. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
27 touchdown passes is still pretty quick for a guy who they weren't sure was going to be starting this year. The other thing I would say is what you
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And his throw is incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Eagles have recovered.
The snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, right into the hands of his receiver Landry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Sonic fan, obviously. My full Bears going to go in the middle if I have them for that negative because the last 4 years, the Bears had double-digit losses. The last 4 years, the Bears combined to lose 45 games.
I'm with you on that, and it's crazy because as I look at this list right here, I forgot about one guy because I was thinking about going with Frank Reich, but I forgot about Pete Carroll. Before the season started, Pete Carroll...
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
And he has the Seahawks playing at a high level, and there's not too many guys who can name on their team, and they lost their star safety. I like Pete Carroll for those reasons.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles have moved down in front here in the 4th quarter. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, it goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got more time to work it out with the doctor.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Trubisky. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got him in. Complete. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Javon Wims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now a toss coming right side. It's Cohen, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
It has all the intensity of fantasy, and it's just one game. Plus, when you sign up and make your first deposit, you can play free with promo code GAME. So don't wait. There's still time to play free for the $1 top prize and crank the championship game all the way up.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 43 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits.
This is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Landry, the intended target. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And an alley to run. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And That rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. They'll set up a throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Eagles on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield, how to stay in bounds, and make sure the clock keeps running.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Again, it's Cohen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And out come the Eagles. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Again to Howard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go with Howard again. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
43 points, baby.
This is taken at the 3. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And in the late stages, it's the Steelers that have taken the lead. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gibson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But I think great team.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles get a score closer. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. Again, he'll drop the throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
That's
in their 2-point attempt.
I'm going to catch
Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back at 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Bring him down in short motion to get to Halle Berry. Birdman. Hey, Ric Flair. Lollipop. Hollywood Bunch.
Again, it's Howard. And an alley to run. Howard has the first down and then some. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Now back to throw. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover it? Double and triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Nick Kwiatkowski in there to get him for a loss of 5. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be in these elements. They took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for Chicago, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, same thing, but they love to do this. This looks like a zone stretch read. Down the tight end comes back to steal that backside.